Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is doing better than I have been doing, because I have had a cold and not really been able to speak. Which is just what I want. I've got, 2 weeks off work, and I would love to stream, and I can't, because I can't speak. But I can now. Everything is a little bit better. OBS is updated, so what broke? I don't know. Let's find out. Do let me know. Like if you spot anything going forwards. Empirical, thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate you. Hang on a second. Yeah, so like I'm not entirely back to 100%, but we're getting there. I am fighting off this cold. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat it. Do you know what else it is that I'm gonna beat? Bang! Jade Empire. Let's go. Look at this title screen. Did we see that before? I think we did. Anyways, this is the title screen. I get the impression I'm right at the end because everyone's like, oh man, the only thing that's left to do now is to go and to fight the Emperor. Except it's not the Emperor. Is it? No, it's the Great Tactician, because the Emperor was a ghost all along. See, I remember things. It has been a minute, but I remembered it. Y'all best be staying away from my window, pigeons. Don't come in here when I'm live, alright? Or at all, ideally. But, like, yeah. Alright, Kang.
Hello. I suppose the marvelous dragonfly is ready. We don't have to worry about landing too many more times. Just make sure you are done talking to everyone. I lost the interior baffling, so you won't be able to hear a thing once we are in the air.
That's baffling. Let's go.
Oh, I think they know you are ready. Every eye is on you. Across the whole empire, I think. We'll have to see
More
if
like
you are worthy of that gaze.
5 viewers on Twitch.
All right, everyone in.
Crowley. Crowley, is that heresy? Is that heresy that I see right there? We don't do that in this channel. Thank you very much. The Emperor protects. Your last visit to the palace was a violent one. This time, your enemy is more powerful, but so are you. Are we? I mean, we got a couple of levels, but, like, we didn't get any, like, super cool secret techniques or anything like that. We just... I mean, yeah, he mostly just sit. Did you just recycle this from the first time? I think you did, hence that skip command. Wolf, welcome on in. Thank you, and everyone else, very much for your patience. I have been dying. But I'm better now.
Here we are. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to
Mostly.
use this entrance again. I doubt this visit will be any less violent than the last.
Everyone keep your guards up. This won't be as easy as last time.
Ha! You thought that the last visit was easy. This should be more fun than even I could have hoped for.
Yeah, I'm staying here. For safety.
A startling revelation from Kang.
I expect there will already be enough chaos to go around without your talents.
A disappearing act. Welcome on in. I'm sorry for forcing you to log into Facebook. I didn't know that link would do that. I just thought it would be a cool thing to show off. A couple of friends of mine, I have lots of friends who are in bands. This one in particular, they did a mashup of The Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang and Butterfly from DDR. I don't know why, but it worked really well. And, Butterfly, hell of a song. her will. Is it the water dragon spirit?
Trust her voice. We need a path through Master Li's corruption.
Trust what you see. Voices can come from anywhere.
Whatever we are doing, we have to do it now.
Don't worry. I'll make sure there are no surprises this time.
This is going to be a mess. I know it is.
Kang? Shush. You absolutely shush. Right, any of you guys want to talk to me? No, alright, cool. Silk Fox, let's go. Let's go save the day. Me and you. I was kind of hoping they'd throw in Trombone Skies, but, you know, Trombone Skies is great. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Wait, I was like, all right, sure, I can fight one or two of these lads.
Meet your end.
But then they just kept showing up. Help? I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Hang on. You. Nope. You. Go over there. Alright then. This is my problem solver, I have found. It didn't work against the Emperor. Actually, it did, didn't it? Oh, it did! It didn't work the first time, because he got the first attack in. But after that,
Leaping tiger.
I saved the day, and I won it. So we're just going to keep Jade Golem on the hotbar, because I think I'm going to need that. Alright, don't worry, Silk Fox, I'm coming. I'll protect you. I know you don't like me like that, because I wasn't paying attention to you at one point in the gameplay, and that's on me. But you know what? In another timeline, in my head canon, it still worked out, yeah.
I am healed.
Right, bear with me a second. I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to do a bit of this, yeah. Like, if the game's going to let me go back and heal up, I'm going to go back and heal up. I like how Silk Fox waited. the great tactician, he knew that I would be greedy right from the start in Two Rivers. Right from the start, when I stole that guy's lunch money and I threatened him when he was gonna tell on me, Master Li knew that FOMO. That's how to exploit me.
I am healed.
Blizzard knows that as well. My goodness. Wasn't there another one of those around here? There was another one of those around here. I only need a little bit of focus. But I'm going to get it anyway. Right, what does that gem do, actually? Body plus 6. I'm good. I already have one of those. Everything's fine. These missing little textures, they bug me so.
You have come. Destiny set this moment in motion, but from here, your choices are your own to make. Your master awaits you, but he is not yet aware. You have time to alter things to your favor. You have time to set us all on the path to rebirth. Learn what has come before, and you will understand what must be done now. Follow into the depths and see what was done in search of my power.
Spirits know many things, but how to assault a fortress does not appear to be one of them. Follow her, and take someone with you, but whoever you leave behind should take another route. That way they don't get behind you and we'll all get equal fighting.
You don't know the palace. You will wander aimlessly.
I always wander aimlessly, and I always find my way. Besides, we've been here before.
Very well. Everyone meet near the throne room.
We'll be lucky to see him again.
You're lucky to see me now,
Look
Princess.
at that 2000s
I'm not
face.
known
Did you
for
see
leaving
it?
my company alive.
Oh, what a good 2000s face. Alright, alone time with my best friend. How you doing?
We don't have time for talk. We must take the fight to your master. The Empire cannot continue like this.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I was about to talk about what I was about to do, but I don't know, because this is a loading screen. So, hey. Don't know why I'm observing the loading screen with quiet reverence there. I'm so sorry. It's...
The tombs of the
Man, I missed a
greatest
couple of streams. I
emperors.
forget how to do this.
Here the Empire was built, and here the heart of it is laid to rest. Now that heart is torn out, like another to come. It was gutted to allow the flow, to guide the water that pours from a crime against the heavens and the order of all things.
Such disrespect. I never imagined my father would allow this to happen.
I'm sorry, you can see her?
What hope is there for the future when the past is cast so roughly aside?
I thought only we could see her. Like, we had this whole thing with Dawnstar. Why was this done? Where does this water flow from?
Emperor Sun would not accept that his empire had to fade so that something new would bloom. He declared war as if the drought was an advancing army. He and the glorious strategist focused on me, the water dragon. I symbolized the fading they wanted to avoid and the regrowth they desperately needed. I became the answer to everything. Press further, and you will see the source of the lush new empire under the brothers' sun.
Oh, is it gonna
You
be
must see
body
with
horror?
your own eyes to comprehend what they have done.
Like that one bit in Breath of Fire 4, where it's like, hey, this is where we make the machinery to fire the big gun, and it's just, the entire dungeon is the mutated corpse of your sister.
What is this horror? I pray my eyes deceive me. Such a brutal display. Now I truly know the depths to which my father went.
Behold, words would not have sufficed. You had to see with your own eyes to truly know my fate. This cannot continue. Fight them. Show them that such things will not go unpunished.
Leaping tiger.
Whoop, hi, thought you could sneak in behind me, did ya? Well, guess what? It worked. Oh, and you got him poison my friend as well? Right. You first, then whoever is over there. I'm not looking at them because then they can't attack me. That's the Bayonetta style of combat. And probably to a greater extent, Devil May Cry. But you know what? That's the best way to do it in like fighting games like this one. If a character isn't on screen, effectively they don't exist.
Golem form.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you trying to shock me? Good time. Oh, you are. You're doing that spinning thing. That incapacitates me, yeah? Yeah.
Leaping tiger. Death will be.
Yeah, he's the Pac-Man Infinite. I remember that much. Alright, let's go. Whoop,
This is what he has
didn't
done.
want to go through that door.
This is what your Master Li allowed. For 20 years, my body has bled, separate from the spirit, feeding the Empire and the Emperor. It is an agony that you cannot fathom. To have fallen so far into the hands of men, rebirth is impossible while this continues.
No!
By all the heavens.
Forgive us, great dragon. Our mortal kin are ignorant, foolish, unkind. These crimes will not go unanswered.
I have never seen such a crime against the proper order of things.
Every freedom I cherish is violated by this.
I like her head just poking into frame. I'm so sorry.
You small creatures, you heard the sounds of battle, but are you truly prepared? What will become of your world if my kind fall to the same evils that plague you? Your Master Li must be stopped. The Empire must find balance without the flow of heart water he has unleashed.
This war defeats the Empire? This was why the drought ended?
Water flows from the wound that will not heal in the body that cannot die. Part of me functions as an aspect of our world, elemental in nature. It was never meant to flow free. It is not infinite. The Jade Empire is green, but somewhere another land goes thirsty. All things are linked.
And someone else suffers our fate while we defy destiny.
What do you think I can do about this?
You are a spirit monk, charged with guarding the order of things. You were not born to this role, but as the last, a solemn duty falls at your feet. I cannot be healed. My body has been cut open, my heart removed. I should rejoin the Great Wheel, but I am defiled and cannot rest. Rebirth can only come when my essence is free. To defeat your master, you must stop the power he draws from me. Soon he will be too strong, even for you.
How is he controlling the power?
Your master abuses the amulet he took from you. His brother did not have that luxury, so he needed to draw my essence slowly. The toll on his body was grave. Your master does not have to be so cautious. The amulet is not a source of power, but it is a focus.
Whoa, good. Back.
He
Left bit.
partakes of energy
Left
that
bit.
mortals were never meant to hold. He laps at it greedily, expecting your return. You must
There you go.
destroy the source of that power. You must destroy my body. When he falls, all that is mine will then rejoin my spirit. Rebirth.
Hey, could I, like, enslave you instead? Then that is what I will do. There is no doubt in my mind.
There is no other decision to make. This desecration, we must undo it.
A good step toward rectifying this desecration.
There was no other reasonable response to such an abomination.
Then let it be so. Take hold of a blade, spirit monk, and let it strike true. Destroy the machine that maintains this abomination. The great wheel must turn.
I do like that it's powered by one of those Da Vinci corkscrew things. I just like those, it's in principle. I think they're amazing. I wonder if that scene plays out differently if you're playing on closed fist. Like, does the game
Now
go...
we must go to the throne room. Sun Li will be
Hey,
waiting.
the Emperor has been doing a bunch of this. And because we are the closed fist, the... not necessarily evil, but less good thing, then the game's like, and I'm just gonna keep on doing it. You can go, and you can go instead. Yeah, check that out. The "Can I steal your power" option you could have chosen was the closed fist option. Are you telling me, right, look at this, I have ascended to heaven, I've been so good. Are you telling me that I could just get the bad ending anyway? Because that's an interesting way of doing that. I mean, fair enough. It is fairly well, like, signposted. Hey, what if I did the bad thing?
The Empire itself, and I will never be able to remove that sight from my mind.
I will treasure this moment for as long as I live. To have a hand in such a creature's destiny, it is an honor.
This was nearly overwhelming. My eyes were not meant to see such things.
The greater abomination is yet to come.
Yes, your master. He made this possible. I don't know how much help I will be against him.
We have to try. I can't leave here knowing I didn't try.
We will try. There is nothing else we can do.
There are others here who may wish to express a preference in this matter.
No one is safe if this continues. Hold them while Silk Fox and I confront Lee.
It has to be done. We need to move forward, and this is the only way.
Cool T-posing demon. I love it. Your followers will occupy the Lotus Assassins while you challenge the Emperor in the throne room. Oh, apparently I'm going this way. Okay. You would have thought I'd be going that way. The direction that it pointed me at. But that's fine too. I remember being here before. Can't use those teleport pads. That's fine. Well, so, I would have assumed that the ending would run similar to something like The Suffering or Infamous? Where it's like, have you been doing the bad thing? Well, here's who your opponent is now.
I knew
you know.
would come, and I have grown very good at waiting. You are very different from the student I once taught. Death changed you, I imagine. I apologize for that indignity, but it was necessary. It was also meant to be the end of you, but you surprised me again. I should have studied your people before wiping them out. Even so, I did my best. I made you strong enough to achieve your destiny, but with a weakness I could exploit. I thought I anticipated everything, but you proved me wrong.
I will be happy to hear on how the game does that, but like you say, after the point where... I mean, I think I'm at the point where none of my choices really matter anymore. I've done the ultimate good. I have the open palm equipped. I am, like, absolute paragon right now, but, you know. And you have surprised me, but I know what you are now.
Do you? What am I?
I really like option 1, but I'm going to pick option 3. Just a man, and you need to be reminded of it.
Just a man? No, I don't think so. If the last spirit monk must return from the dead to oppose me, I am far more than that. I killed hundreds of your kind, thousands, just for the chance to become a god. I can't let you live, now that I am one. I am more than Sunhai ever was. I will undo the damage of his ignorance, force the dead to their rest, and keep the waters flowing. My empire will be ordered, obedient, and neither ghosts nor gods will plague it. And you are all that stands between me and the new peace. My brother summoned underlings to defeat you. I will create them from the very stone.
Oh, here we go. Golem fight! Get your weapons ready! That's even worse. That's even worse. Well, Crawley, this is one of the few things that I know about Dragon Age, is that, by golly, that game really likes the word taint. And it doesn't seem to understand why people might think that that's funny. Silk Fox, no! Aw, man. Now this is all down to me. Let's see how this does. Oh, that's good, at least. Oh, can't heal is Jade Golem. Alright, that's fine. Come on, drop a blue gem. I need a blue gem. Yes! Thanks for your help. You did a good job. I'm telling you, Jade Golem is the problem solver. I'm glad that I equipped it. Actually, that reminds me, how's my level doing? I'm not getting another level before the end of this game.
He still has great power to draw upon.
An impressive display. Your star shines bright, but it is still trapped within a mortal body. Perhaps a more direct application of my power will show you what you are up against. And just how restrictive your shell truly is. Yes, this will amuse me. Worse than actually dying. Seeing death come and being unable to stop it.
Doubt can cripple even the most powerful warrior is a very deep thing to have been said from a raging elephant monster, you know? Yes, also Realm of Vacuous Spider, you're right. It's the easy to render world. It's Ogre. True Ogre from Tekken 1.
Physical barriers are no match for those we place in our own minds. My power has encased you in doubt, held you with the weight of your burden.
You try to paralyze my resolve? My will is stronger than that.
You and your followers are playthings. The rest are held just as you are. You are each too weak to match my power.
Honestly, the fact that I went, oh no, when they showed up, that kind of shows you how strong those, the elephant demons are. Oh, hello.
What the hell is going on?
Yes, well said.
We trapped us in our own bodies. Add your strength to mine. Okay, I didn't know if that was lightning, like, between his horns. It's in the sky. That's fine.
Dire flame.
This is fine. I'm glad I picked Fire Hands. Maybe don't heal. You need that for doing Fire Hands. But I mean, I also need health for being alive. So. Gosh, I hope this area doesn't have an actual end to it. That'd be awkward.
Leaping tiger.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Amusing but pointless. My talons are deep within you.
Inappropriate.
More fools leap to your defense, but no matter. The weight of my power will crush you soon enough.
Honestly, it would have been friendship and the gun that I found, but you avoided. You told me not to get the gun, so you know. They strengthen me. You are too quick to abandon your allies.
I am with you. We haven't come this far to fail now.
We cannot let this stand, not when so much is at stake.
I stand with you. We will not fall just yet.
Honestly, I feel like that's a good idea. Like, Oh, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Doubt, doubt, give me a second. Thank you.
Dire flame. Leaping tiger.
So, like, I understand that, I didn't do all the... I mean, I did all of the sub-quests to various extents. I just didn't see essentially any of them through to the ending. Unless you count Kang. Maybe Kang got through to the ending. It depends on whether you need to craft the final thing in the furnace. Because in this timeline, I didn't do that. But I'm with you. Like, maybe if I didn't meet those allies, or if I didn't speak to them as much as I should have done, or at all, then... Well, now I have more enemies to fight. Or stronger enemies to fight.
The realm can help you. Nothing.
I have moved with you, hidden, trying to keep focus. I give you all that I am, all that I was. Restore what has been corrupted.
Nice. Like, this is the third form. This is where the cool music starts playing, and like he knows that he's sunk, and I'm gonna do it. Excuse me a second. I just need to do something over here. There you go. It's too hot in this room. Let me just crack a window. There you go.
Once again, I misunderstand. The raw energy, you are far too resistant to it. The loyalty you inspire is also tiresome, but I respect it. You have truly become a spirit monk. In another time, I would be proud of your ability.
That's a 2000s answer. There's a lot of 2000s going on in this game. You were a great teacher. Your skill was wasted on evil ambition.
I am not satisfied with helping others surpass me. I quickly tired of elevating my brother, and I will not learn to serve you. I see now that the Water Dragon's power is the prize, not the means to victory. No matter what I expend, while you live, you will resist. That is your role. It is the celestial bureaucracy attempting to restore balance. We must bring the fight back down to Earth, unless you are made to see reason.
Is this the bit where I attempt to talk him down from his evil plan? Or is that going to be I join him in his evil plan? Ooh. Yes. My controller is down. This is a... Is that the bad ending? Or the bad version of the good ending, I suppose. That is join him.
No great waves of energy, no demons from the walls. Skill versus skill, master versus student, as you said. I expect you have corrected the flaw in your style. No matter. Beyond the basics, I also taught you focus. Match me if you can.
Well, join in this, lad. Thank you very much. We are coming into this final fight.
Leaping tiger.
And,
Golem form.
you didn't teach me this, but maybe you should have done. Wah! This is such such an OP thing. Oh, put one up on the board. 0 days since somebody mentioned Final Fight Streetwise.
Leaping tiger.
Dang.
You surprise me yet again. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
Oh man, Silk Fox Gold dressed up just for me. Big fan. Is this going to end with, like, a licensed piece of music? Because that's a very 2000s thing to do. The very Halo 2000s thing to do. Like that one scene. Anyway. Oh, it's the epilogues! Alright! This is the bit I want. So what happened to Dawnstar? The defeat of Sun Li signaled a new beginning for the Jade Empire, and a personal awakening in Dawnstar. Despite the loss of the master she thought she knew, with the restoration of the natural order, the Empire seemed alive with possibility. She had seen the heart of the land in turmoil, so she retraced her steps, replacing memories of destruction with sights of renewal. Soon she found herself back in the ruin of 2 rivers. It was painful, but she took comfort in knowing that the fish were abundant and the land remained fertile. Eventually, new settlers would come. She replanted her garden, a flower for each of her lost friends, and set across the Empire once more. These differ depending on companion subquests and romancing. Though the credibility of her family was understandably marred by the actions of her father and uncle, Princess Sun Lian emerged from the incident with a newfound credibility that easily secured her claim to the throne. This was thanks in no small part to keeping Scholar Ling very close at hand, and making sure the people knew that she had her full support throughout the ordeal. Empress Sun Lian ruled over a new golden age of the Jade Empire that seemed like it would never end. We could have gotten her autograph. And we didn't. Pour one out for the autographs not collected. Sky. Drastic shifts in power always create political and economic turbulence. In the years following the defeat of Emperor Sun Li, however, things were remarkably calm. With food supplies reaching the poor, and imperial control of areas abandoned to near lawlessness quickly restored. Those who were there credit the smooth transition to the aid of a group called the Guild. Working under some mysterious imperial sanction, the Guild's agents moved supplies quickly to those who needed them, and helped the Imperial Army pinpoint the camps of bandit leaders and others who threatened imperial control. While the guild faded from sight as peace was restored, stories persisted. Most stories recount the exploits of this mysterious organization's dashing new leader, Sky, who is definitely writing this text. His ready smile, endless energy, and kindness quickly made him a legend among the common people. He definitely wrote that. If you ever read Hulk Hogan's Wikipedia article, he definitely wrote that. Bear with me a second, everyone. Crawley makes a good point/question about the flowers. I don't know, is the answer to that one. I don't know. Henpecked Hoe. Henpecked Hoe's wife finally tracked him down and brought him back home to settle into the simple bondmaster's life. A few years later, he became a father for the first time. Though having septuplets at his age was not unheard of, having 7 daughters at once was a bit peculiar. Shortly thereafter, Hoe became deathly ill after accidentally eating a bun he intended to give to his wife. Hoe's wife invited her entire family to live with them while he was bedridden. Hoe recovered more quickly than expected, but word of his poisonous bun made sure that his career as a bun master was over. Instead, Hoe became a delivery man, delivering packages throughout the Empire. He has yet to return from his first delivery. What a dick! I'm just gonna say it. That is... No. I know that's like the 2000s ending. No, what dick. Wildflower. The will of the heavens was fulfilled. The heart of the water dragon was restored, and her soul reborn. Balance returned to the heavens, and the Jade Empire endured. His duty discharged, Chai Ka, the Heavenly Gate Guardian, returned to his heaven once more. In honor of her service to the heavens, the girl, Wildflower, whom Chai Ka had raised to serve as his anchor, was granted the most precious gift of all, life. She was given a chance to live a new life according to her own whim. Kang. Revealing Kang the Mad as Lord Lao could have had a great effect on the Empire, but after the victory over Sun Li, Kang remained much as he was. He continued to build wonders for Scholar Ling, and he was still criticized for the chaos his machines created. But angry mobs have no sting when you are a minor deity. At first, Lao Kang... Oh, that's very nearly Mortal Kombat. At first, that is Mortal Kombat, because that's Kung Lao and Liu Kang, like, together. Anyway, Lao Kang found this liberating, and his inventions reached new heights of destructive potential. But after a time, he realized that his pursuers had been the driving force behind him. Nothing stirs the imagination like having your life depend upon your next creation. Few understood his motives when he began actively arming his most vocal detractors, but he insisted, standing amidst the craters, that it was for the good of all. Black Whirlwind. And the Black Whirlwind accepted a job hunting demons for the celestial bureaucracy, but the ensuing red tape frustrated him so much that he gave up and made for the mysterious East. Shortly thereafter, the Empire received a great influx of Outlanders, many of whom were missing limbs and other body parts. He returned to the Jade Empire several years later, but this time he came from the West. He couldn't explain how he did it, but he was the only person unsurprised to arrive back where he started. Expressing a newfound hatred for people who couldn't make a decent bowl of wine, the Black Whirlwind vowed never again to leave the Jade Empire. A week later, he got bored and headed off to the north. Oh, there you go! We're just going into, like, every plot that I finished up. Let's go! Sir Roderick Ponce von Fondlebottom the Magnificent Bastard left the Jade Empire a broken man. His skills had failed him at the moment of greatest import, and he found it difficult to stomach his defeat, despite his grand capacity. Surely he had not lost as badly as he thought. Surely there was some explanation. Surely he still had something to teach this barbaric land. After much soul-searching, he traded his last pair of pantaloons for passage to the prosperous East, and he began the long journey home. It is said he eventually discovered the Fountain of Kuth, and is now virtually unflappable. That, or he was accidentally killed by the Black Whirlwind. It is hard to say. this game is reading the same script as me. It is hard to say. People seem to lose interest. As for Percival, he tired of being called Shirley and returned to his village. I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith. Oh man, we went out on a naked gun joke. That's the way to do it. Oh, what a good ending. That was Jade Empire, everybody. What a good game. I see why it was that a Disappearing Act was very eager to have Stonehenge play Jade Empire, because that game was really good. I enjoyed that. It sounds a little dismissive or mean, maybe a bit selfish. I'm glad that we didn't play this as a group. I'm glad that this was just me and chat, because the original plan was to do this as Stonehenge. It would probably be me, because we recorded all that stuff in my flat, and a Disappearing Act, because this is their game, and maybe one other person. And I very much enjoy when the two of us, or three of us, just go on these long, rambling tangents. Doesn't really work with a game like this, where, no, pay attention to the text and the dialogue. Pay attention to the dialogue, though. And like I say, that wouldn't work if we were just looking at pictures of Ada's cat, you know? And what a cat. Gosh, that was a deep chuckle, wasn't it? Man, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I like this. A friend of mine, Dia, has recently been... She recently picked up KOTOR, the first one. I don't think she's going to keep it going because, again, there was a lot of text and dialogue in KOTOR. But I am told that KOTOR is this, but better, and Star Wars. And copyright claim nightmares aside, I'm tempted to take a look at that because this was a lot of fun. And if KOTOR is this, but Star Wars, but better, I'd be interested in taking a look at that.
Well, that was exciting. Are you certain we are not needed elsewhere? No? No? Oh, I see. Well, I suppose there's nothing left to do but to go home.
Eternally misstepping hoe. Where have you been? Do you have any idea how long I have waited for you to come back from your errand? I'll only be gone for a minute. That's what you said. Now I find you've been gallivanting across the Empire with some band of misfits and women. It's like my sister said about you. That man is gonna run off on you, she said. He'll be unfaithful at the drop of a bun. And you know how often he does that? You left me with how many orders? Too many.
Yes, dear.
And only your worthless cousin to help. The man doesn't know a bun from a road apple. A hard lesson, but I taught him. Remember the 6 batches of buns we had to throw away? They tasted the same, but no one wanted your twisted creations. Bendy buns make people uncomfortable.
Yes, dear.
I should know. I have to hear the comments while you're all
Hi,
doing
Extras.
who knows what at the ends of the Empire. Just who are those people I saw you with? A bunch of fighters, drunk, slumming nobles, and strong.
Okay, let's just include another bit where we yell at... Oh, okay. Something that is interesting to me is I wonder how different the game is based on the characters. So presumably, there is going to be different...
Why do you keep running around like this? You're not the lord of the arena anymore. You are Ho, Bunmaster, and husband. Is that not enough?
Yes, dear.
I should have known
Hi.
you wouldn't be happy with a simple life. But you know you would be dead if you kept up your old ways. I saved you, and this is the thanks I get. Those friends of yours weren't going to save you. They were more concerned about glory in battle. Oh, sure, they went on to rule whole kingdoms, but are they happy?
Yes, dear.
Just like my sister always said, give a man an inch and he'll be gone for months. I should talk to her more. In fact, she'll be staying with us for the season. And my mother. Oh, that'll straighten you out. If there's one man in the Empire that needs it, it's you.
Okay. So, anyway.
Yes, hi, hello. I'm Dawn Star, and I play the childhood friend.
Hi, I'm Sagacious Zoo, and I play the part of the conflicted anti-hero.
I saw Jade Empire as a chance to branch out into more legitimate acting. I get a lot of comments about what I used to do on stage, but you do what you have to when you're starting out.
We all got along well enough. I had no trouble with anyone. We're not friends, mind you. I mean, it was just business. You have to be a professional no matter how much Sky bugs you. Did I just say that? What was the most difficult? Reloads. Piecing those golems back together isn't easy. To say nothing of getting the blood out of your robes. We had a disappearing dye that helped, but it just doesn't hit the wall right, you know?
Well, the writers at BioWare didn't know my early work, which is odd, since I thought you could find anything on that interweb thing.
Interweb!
Sometimes
My goodness!
it got on my nerves, you know? I mean, here I am, clearly a badass loner with a dangerous past. And what happens? I'll tell you. Someone discovers drunken style and spends the rest of the game with that chucklehead hoe throwing booze at his head.
I auditioned with some dramatic scenes they would be more, familiar with. There are 4 lights!
My favorite player model? Radiant Gen Z. She just looks interesting, you know? Plucky. Of course, some smartass would ruin it by changing her name during testing. I guess they used up all the good ones in the actual game. Creamy nougat? What the hell is that?
It was a nice change from my old job. I used to have solid bits that really packed the crowds in, but I was overexposed. I got tired of the late nights, the second bananas. I lost count of the straight men I burned out.
I'm classically trained, you know, not just in the martial arts. Yeah. I got a few projects lined up. Art house stuff, so I don't get typecast in the Loner Enforcer role. But, check me out in Loner Enforcer 9, The Bloodening. The best of the series. I don't want to leave my fans behind.
I didn't want to end up like my uncle Maximilian Shecky Star.
Rowan Atkinson
Really worked the shtick, but
played the
not
Prince
much
of Persia,
sea
the
vaudeville
Loner
these
Enforcer.
days, even if it
That's
is
meta.
the oldest profession in theater. I said I did vaudeville, right?
I see Jade Empire really as an extension of my previous film work. Dangerous Loner 2, Alone and Dangerous, Water's Edge, The Beach Razor Nightmare. I mean, come on, that was a classic coming-of-age story. Oh, and Cats. You know, near the end of the run when it was more real. I was set to be a bad guy in a kid's movie about a dog that rides a champion racehorse. Air Biscuit, I think it was. But the guy that plays Zong the Ox Carrier told me BioWare was auditioning. Well, I decided to take the pay cut to broaden my horizons.
What the hell?
Lessons. You fell from 1,000 feet during the Walk of Death, which alone was odd enough at your age, but you made short work of the Walk of Maiming and the Walk of Intense Discomfort, and tore your head clean off. I comforted you, well, your head, saying that you could just walk it off because you know the cut was clean, and then you would punch a mountain in space.
Okay. That is a very 2000s meta feel. Do you know what it is? It's a very working designs thing. Actually, very timely reference because this came out on Switch recently. Popful Mail. The credits to Popful Mail is every flubbed voice line from the localization team. So there's a lot of, you have to go and find the elves, blah, 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 blah. I mean the elves. You know, a lot of that. It's actually kind of funny. I really like the Pixar fake bloopers. I think they should keep doing that. I know that it's work, but like, it's so funny. Right. If I load my game, no, that just puts me right there. Okay. Hey! You stop that. So, yeah, my question is, obviously, there's gonna be different dialogue, like, if you play male or female. But, like, if I had picked, Melina instead of Kitana, would the character dialogue be different? Would the bandits and the cannibals still be like, oh, tits, am I right? Oh, you know, would they talk about something else? I can load that game and see the other endings. I sure can. Let's take a look at some of that. At the very least, we can get the neutral ending with this one, right? Barely any difference for character models. That would make sense. So it's essentially male and female, and to be fair, there's not like a great many instances where that came up. I can only really think of a few where, oh, wait a second, that's not the one I wanted to load at all. It was you. There you go. Like I say, the cannibals were incredibly lewd with that sort of thing, and when you went to do the acting, the guy was like, "Oh, well, clearly you are a man with the best makeup," and that was the joke. Oh yeah, comic book guy. I forgot about comic book guy.
Be careful. He still has great power to draw upon.
Silk Fox, where were you?
Your star shines bright, but it is still trapped within a mortal body.
I had to do all that on my own. I had to do this on my own. That's fine. We can do this fight, and then we can get the other ending. And then I don't know. Because I don't see what about...
Physical barriers are no match for those we place in our own minds.
Can I skip this?
My power has encased you in doubt. You and your followers are playthings.
No.
The rest are held just as
so,
you are.
I don't see what if the ending was, like, particularly good. We beat the final boss, and everyone was there going, hooray! But, like, surely that would have been there in the bad ending, where we beat the final boss, and then, you know, the day is saved. I mean, I suppose there would be a difference, because, like, well, I thought that it wasn't the case that it brought back the drought. It was more that the water dragon is not specifically bound to one place anymore, and she can just as easily heal, like, provide water to us, and the east, and the north, and the west, and the south. A variety of lands she can provide for.
My talons are deep within you. More fools leap to your defense, but no matter.
I am with you. We haven't come this far to fail now.
We cannot let this stand, not when so much is at stake.
I stand with you. We will not fall just yet.
I would imagine there is a bit of a branching path at some point during this... At some point during the game. Perhaps not the final assault, necessarily. But, like, if I'd been playing Closed Fist, I don't think I would have, at the very least, the followers that I have now, if I had any at all. I think at some point they would have gone, do you know what, Scholar Ling, you're following the path of the Closed Fist. What a jerk. We are leaving you. So either they wouldn't hang out with us, or instead we'd find a bunch of Closed Fist people.
Do you think to counter my influence by yourself?
Like maybe Black Whirlwind would stick around because he had slight Closed Fist tendencies.
Can help you.
I don't know.
I have moved with you, hidden, trying to keep focus. I give you all that I am, all that I was. Restore what has been corrupted.
Aww. I have a message from Neve. I hope the stream goes smoothly. Don't strain your voice too much. What a peach. We love Neve. You can turn some of them Closed Fist with romance and dialogue. Alright then. This is something that got me thinking about playing this game. And it's something that I was going to put in my credits roll, except the bloopers showed up. Right. You were a great teacher. Your skill was wasted on an evil ambition.
I am not... I see... It is...
I'm listening.
What if I guarantee your name will live in the heart of each and every citizen in the Jade Empire? It is a glory beyond mere heroics. You would be eternal. I do not seek power as my brother did. I will correct the violence inherent in man. I will make certain there are no more wars, no more droughts. Everyone will be content in their roles, and they will hold in their hearts the warrior who sacrificed everything so that they might prosper. You could make that happen.
Could? I fall, but my name lives on forever? Why would I agree?
If you defeat me, little will change. In time, this empire will come and go, along with the memory of what you did. I seek eternal stability. Your name will forever be lauded. In the end, is that not the only immortality worth having?
Forever remembered as a hero by all.
Forever. Not a man, woman, or child will go a day without acknowledging your sacrifice. Many have struggled for utopia. You will be the heart of it.
So this, I feel, is the game going, no, seriously, don't pick this one. This is the one you want. You are gonna have to disagree with this choice like 5 times. Pick this one. But I agree.
You do? You will let down your defenses so that I may guide the Jade Empire to a stable future?
For the Jade Empire and the name of Scholar Ling, I agree.
Then let it be done. You give yourself to a far greater glory than you could ever know. Goodbye, my student. You fulfilled your role just as I had wished.
The statue of the hero, a shining symbol of sacrifice. Look upon it and feel gratitude for all the prosperity we have.
What was life like before?
You don't need to know. All that matters is the glory of the Empire.
But we need to ask questions to honor what was done. What if this hero wasn't finished?
This is your lesson for today. To be happy in your station, you don't need to know.
We don't need to know.
Very good. Return to your place. Now, who has delivered the Empire from war and pestilence?
The hero and the glorious strategist.
Who showed us how to sacrifice for the greater good, so we are free to live in peace?
The hero and the glorious strategist.
Who has ensured that the Empire will endure forever?
The hero and the glorious strategist.
I expected a little more than one lousy statue. Oh, you don't even get to know what happened after that. He's just... Anyway, Scholarling got a statue. There you go. The statue and the indoctrination of the masses. You are quite right. Man. As soon as the greater good starts coming up as a concept, he's just... Oh, I don't know. Looking at you, the Tau. You want to talk about the Emperor and Warhammer? How's that? The Tau, who are supposed to be like the greater good. Everyone is equal, except we still definitely have the caste system. Do not think about overthrowing the caste system. What heroes? But there you go, everybody. That was Jade Empire. I hope everyone had a great time with Jade Empire. Can you? Yes, actually.
This world is
Please do tell me one lore thing that completes the thread I was wondering about in Tien's Landing. I'm just gonna do one of this. Is that your fly can only hold 3 upgrades? I have 3. Oh, that's why. I was pushing the A button to start, not like equip. You remember Zoo and the tea shop lady talking about saving a child who is important? Vaguely. Consume Spirit. That one was heal, wasn't it? Oh, it sure was. That's my smart bomb option. I'm just gonna keep using that. So that child was Dawn Star. She was named for a bright light in the sky that looked like dawn, and that bright light was the burning of Dirge. That... Oh no! That's awful! Is that... She was born close enough to see Dirge burning because she is the daughter of the glorious strategist. Dawn Star is Sun Lee's daughter and Silk Fox's cousin. Huh. So I'm going to guess that that is lore that I would have picked up at some point if I didn't miss a round or two of, hey, talk to your companions, though. Yes, alright. Well, that's what I get for not fully knowing how this game works. Oh, I got a spread gun now. Alright. I don't want spread gun. I'm gonna go back to machine gun. Oh, actually, that would have been, so first of all, that would have been really harsh for Dawnstar because, hey, the final boss is your dad. But, like, hey, you're not alone. After feeling like you were alone all this time. You have family. Like, right here. Good times. Unlock these missions by completing quests in Jade Empire. Alright then. Maybe I won't. These are the ones that I got for, fixing up the furnace. Honestly, I feel like he wouldn't particularly care if we had brought his daughter to him. It is possible to romance Dawnstar and Silk Fox at once. I feel like that ends in tragedy. Particularly if it comes out that, hey, these two are related. But not for female monk. I mean, fair. We were talking about this on the Food Devils server recently. Somebody used the term player sexual, which is to say every character in a game is into, well, just the kind of person that the protagonist is. By crikey, what are the odds? And we were discussing the benefits of doing that versus what this game has done. You are playing a female character, you cannot romance X, Y, and Z. If you want to romance X, Y, and Z, we'll play the game again. She can get Fox or Sky Male Monk. I think didn't you mention something about that earlier, where people, I'm not sure who they are, but they were all up in arms because, oh, the homosexuality in my video games, not in my day. Whereas, like, hey, that's actually a pretty cool thing for them to have included in the 2000s. Given that the game made a non-zero number of "oh man, boobs" references, that's remarkably progressive. This power-up is the most broken thing in this shooter. Smart bomb and it heals me. You love to see it. Oh, that was a quick one. What was that? A disappearing actors also explained to me that there was also a little paragraph or so that I missed very early on in the game, where they explained the notion of open palm and closed fist. And the idea is that closed fist is not necessarily evil, it's just the idea that I'm going to get this very, very wrong.
Okay,
Ah.
another impact and we start losing pieces. Abandon the fight.
Dang. Let's try that again. I was going for the power-up. Basically, we're saying that the premise behind Closed Fist is by helping people, they remain weak while you level up and become strong. And that's the secret. So that's why you go about and you do good, despite playing a open quotes evil playthrough. Give me that.
Don't let them hit us. I just finished this thing.
This was a sudden difficulty spike. Do I want that? I don't want that. I'm quite happy with a machine gun actually. Spread gun's nice, but you gotta get close for it to actually do a great deal. Something else that I liked about this game that I forget if I have said this aloud too many times. I've certainly talked about it in Discord and the Facebook chat. I like that the game is not very black and white when it comes to its mission outcomes. Have I not unlocked anything else? I can't unlock anything else. Alright, cool. Closed Fist is supposed to be valuing struggle and self-reliance, but in practice is just normal evil. The example I remember gave examples of good closed fist and evil open palm. That's fair. It was a while back when I started this game, so I have forgotten. I like that this game doesn't just do the... I'm used to a system like Fallout, where you get to the end of the mission, and do you want good points? Shoot the dude. Do you want bad points? Don't shoot the dude. There you go. Whereas this one, the wedding one. The wedding one is the example that I'm thinking of. Was that the ending in the sizzle reel? Get out of here. Yes, please tell me of Wildflower while I finish up my thought. The wedding comes to mind in this game, where the woman says, I need to get married. My options are A, B, and C. And you can do that, A, B, and C. But the actual correct solution is D. You have to find this fella over here, who is an otherwise unremarkable NPC, and be like, say now. Looking for a trad wife. Weirdly, I know someone who's into that. And there you go. That's the good ending for that. Somehow. And I like that the game does that. And there's a couple of other options where it presents you with a number of ways to do it. But actually, no. Make your own ending. Talking to Wildflower, you talk to more creepy Red Eyes, and he offers you vague promises in exchange for getting rid of the Good Demon. And Good Demon goes, we are a balanced pair. Destroy one, and they just come back after a bit. That is, I believe, in part the philosophy of yin and yang. But we have to destroy one of them. Let's just leave that for now. I wonder if I roll the credits, would it have given me the blooper reel? I don't know. So, looking at this. Ooh, what other things do you have? Alright, fair, fair. That's what you do when you practice those things at shrines. Good times. Thousand Cuts and Heavenly Wave are things that we found about the game, so that's good. Apparently we were playing a magic character. I just... could you tell? I just buffed up Leaping Tiger and away we went. You destroy the evil one, Wildflower gets less horrible scary moments. You destroy the good one, you just complete... Do you know what? I can believe it. Like, that seems like something this game was going to be talking about. Yes, there's a degree of evil here, but like, you kind of need some of that. And everyone just has the same animations. That's fair. What about the dudes? Flexing looks a lot more natural when you do it. Anyways, there you go. That was Jade Empire. I don't have a B game planned for today. So I might just call it. And then we'll come back tomorrow. And we'll keep on going with Wario Land. I have my next long game planned. Grand Day Out. Oh, it's great. You'll love to see it. That might have been a clue. Not much of a one, though.
This world is out of balance.
Oh yeah, that's the only other thing that the only other thing that I remember mentioning was if I go back and play this from the start, does this game clue you in that Master Lee is actually the bad guy? And to an extent, yes. Disappearing Act pointed this out, that every time you win a significant fight, they go, man, there's some flaw in your style, and I don't know what it is. Man, if only I knew. And it was the will you stop that? And it was the backdoor, like, loophole that Master Lee trained into you so that he could win in every fight. I was thinking more, I don't know, XCOM the Bureau. Golly, there's something about that guy ever since the start of this game, but I can't place my finger on it. We may have also talked about XCOM the Bureau in the Food Devils Discord. I'm so sorry for bringing up the Bureau. Anyways, here's the ending. I hope everybody had a good time. Apparently there are people currently watching Jade Empire, so is somebody currently streaming this game? Let's find out. Jade Empire. No, it's literally just me. I think you're lying to me. Yeah, I think this thing's lying to me. Let's go say hello to Bean. Bean's playing Once Human. Once Human is wild, and I'm having a lot of fun watching people play it. Do come back tomorrow, slightly longer stream because we're not nearly done with that game like we are with this one, where we're going to keep going on with Wario Land. Full stream timetable next week because I'm at earlies. Check the Discord for the timetable, come back for that, whatever, you know how it goes. So yeah, come back next time for that. And until next time, goodbye.